talk to him right now. I gotta go talk to Father.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how...
The Institute created that synth, so the Institute is responsible for what it does.
I disagree. A synth is no more inherently evil than a handgun. When a man dies by gunshot, is the weapon's maker blamed? Of course not. The blame rightly falls on he who pulled the trigger. Yes, we created the synth. But whether they intended to or not, the Railroad's agents turned it into a killer. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
What is this? This is fishy as fuck. No way. What are they gonna throw at me, huh? Gotta make sure it's loaded.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
We've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood. Just a routine patrol, sir.
Nope. Nope. What do you guys expect me to feel about this, okay? Some synths may become evil, but some of them are good people. I know synths that are good people. Fuck, Curie's a synth right now.
Feels like this,
and she
brother.
was once a Yoba, and she has feelings. That is not, you can't say that's not true. And fuck you too.
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Not okay by this. Not even a little bit. I'm taking what I can and I'm getting the fuck out. Can I really call this man my son?
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I teach the guy a lesson. Make sure he never does it again.
Using physical force is never my first choice. But there are times when it becomes necessary. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute.
Fuck off.
Synths that had gone... They no doubt mean to free these synths. In their delusion, you've been in contact with the Railroad.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance. but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary.
Fuck you.
We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate. A Corso will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic for the church.
Confirmed. Agent Charmer has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
So give me the details.
Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
Glad you're ready.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character, the synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
I'll stick with my people.
Of course I'm
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Fuck my life. fucking acting, people. They're not right.
Hey, point it out. What's on your mind?
How are you feeling about things?
Nice to see the Institute doing something to help the Commonwealth for once.
Don't trust them. Do not trust them.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
By recruiting, you mean they...
Being at war leaves little room. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with...
She was a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed. I wish our predecessors would have had your foresight. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts.
I know what
If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Fuck! The Minutemen and the fucking Brotherhood of Steel get along. They would. The Brotherhood of Steel wouldn't have time. They wouldn't want to try to conquer this place. They already have their own problems. They would let the Minutemen do this. The Railroad are too fucking different.
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
Nowhere near as much as the Minutemen or the Brotherhood.
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Stay alert for the scribe's sake.
I found some tech.
Splendid. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, check every building you explored.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Look at this. This is the right choice. It is. He's willing to work. They're willing to work. They're just staying out of each other's way. They have a common goal and they're willing to see that. Why can't they railroad? Fuck. No. First we get Dr. Lee. I remember seeing her somewhere. Give me the world's most fucking worst headache. I'm so triggered.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Good. This is the right choice. If I can have down to it, if the railroad, if they try and stop us, and if I get orders, it'll be a hard thing to do, but I will. Yeah, these two factions are the two best.
If it was up to me,
the railroad does not have enough power, which the Brotherhood does, and the Minutemen have. They have their inspiration. They have things that we can never have. None of these factions can have the duty that the Minutemen can.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you...
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
I'm giving them one more chance. They need to hear me out. I need to give them at least that chance. Touchdown. Yeah,
Victoria, brother.
I don't want those sins to die, and I know if I send the Brotherhood against them, they will get slaughtered. There's no doubt in my mind that's what they do, but it comes down to it. I would rather them be freed and let them at least have a chance. But at the end of the day, I would rather have them killed than go back to the Institute.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Hi.
Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged.
Sure.
Des wants you to check it out.
I hope this means Randolph is safe after all.
It'd be nice to get some good news for a change. Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Got a lot of synths in play, right?
Hey, Glory.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Someone has to hear me out. First you can talk. Someone's gotta listen.
Are you injured? It's a what?
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. He's not sick.
We're actually going to do this. I don't know how yet.
Hi.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
I'll take a look.
Deacon's record is the best. You can learn a lot from him.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.